The fuck? That's it. That's all I gotta say for my confessional. No, but in all honesty, I did vote for Courtney the first time, but then when I saw the strategy being played, I realized it would be better in my interest to get rid of Annie. Annie's strategic. Courtney is just too valuable to lose in terms of a team member, in terms of entertainment. She's hilarious even when she doesn't want to be. She could be a little bit frustrating, but I feel like it frustrates more of the other players than me. And again, anything to keep somebody here that diverts a spotlight off of me.
Austin Austin and I are just, if he screwed me over, it would like literally I would cease to exist. Like I'm just like obsessed with him and I just love him. I like Eli. I want it, but I'm willing to screw him over. I just have a crush on him, so he can go or stay. I just like, I want to take him on a date and I want to put him in my pocket.
We are at the final 7 of Expedition. 7 explorers left, and it's time to now transform into Eli 3.0. 3.0. There's only going to be 4 people that are going to leave after this. 4 explorers are getting deserted.
After winning that challenge, I was just elated. I said some words to Eli. I said, hey, Eli. I said, find a new plan, because he always has elaborate plans, you know. So I said, Eli, find a new plan, and he did. Because I didn't get voted out, because I had exemption.
Congrats to Aaliyah. I think she needed it, and she had the power go to her fucking head. Oh my god, she was on the bottom yesterday, now she's on the top, and she's like, you can't touch me. Everyone saw it, but like Eli said, you gotta climb up the mountain, but you have to get back down somehow, and at the moment there's earthquakes, there's landslides, the gondola's not working. Aaliyah has a long way to fall, and hopefully she falls off the mountain tomorrow.
Aaliyah is... I don't know, dude. Aaliyah's like kryptonite to me. Like, I can't read her. I can't tell if she's against me, if she's with me, if she wants to kill me, if she wants to hug me. Like,
Aaliyah doesn't really want to work with me, I've noticed. And I think that's just because we haven't had time to work together. That's fine. It is what it is. Jess, on the other hand, I thought we had a really great conversation. Why did you tell me that people said I was a number? Do I regret it? No. Whatever. There was an ulterior motive to telling her, but I tried to make it come across as like, I really care about you, and I really think you should know this. Be careful who you work with. And now she's got her head that, I'm not a number, I have my own autonomy, blah, blah, blah. No, you fucking don't. You haven't done shit this whole fucking game.
I was unhappy with my conversation with Joseph yesterday. It made me feel bad. I also don't understand. I thought Aaliyah was giving 2 votes to Annie.
But I was a little sketched out when Jess came in and was like, Aaliyah, Annie, we're going to vote. I want Aaliyah to vote. Put 2 votes on me, 2 votes on Annie. Annie put 2 votes on Ryan, 2 votes on me. Like, it was just a weird whole thing. And then Jess was like, well, I'm going to save Eli with all of my votes. And I'm like, what? So, needless to say, I did not put 2 votes on Annie. Because there was not a part where I was like, a priority to Annie at all.
I'm gonna go to the wheel. What the fuck?
I figured.
Y'all
You tell me.
Listen, I get it from Joseph Austin. You caused me way too much stress for that.
I just wanted those 4 big people. I went, you motherfucker.
I just wanted to make you guys
Listen,
sweat.
we played this game for 10 days. I was not leaving due to some code that some random dude in Oklahoma wrote 5 years ago and sent me home. Like that.
Does anyone know what happened with Joe?
At the confidential things that we say to each other. So I'm running.
I didn't tell anyone about the confidential things.
You told Austin and Annie, and you said, if any of you tell, I will know. So Austin and Annie somehow know about the conversation that we had, that I told you that people...
about how I felt last night about the conversation, for sure.
But like, Austin knew every intricate detail, and he just doesn't pull that out of his ass.
No, I didn't tell any, like, about your grandma, and like, I didn't
No,
tell any
just
of the personal stuff.
thinking I was sticking my neck out for you, or telling you information I thought was pertinent for you to know, so that we could work together better.
I think if you would have come to me and said, because I wanted to know, I felt like you had the compass and weren't telling me. And because I felt like
I wasn't going to tell anyone.
I understand that, but if you want me to put all my trust into one person with all the votes for one person that isn't trusting me, I don't know how to do that. Like, I don't want to go.
I was going to trust you, but there was several things that happened that round that led me not to trust you. So, and as soon as you said that at Crossroads about putting your trust in someone and being too hesitant, then I knew there wasn't any trust in you. I had it there. I never said it wavered.
I told everybody that. Not everybody. I came to talk to you today because I had already expressed to Austin and Annie when I first got into the room how upset I was about that last night. Felt like so put down by it. And when you told me why, I felt a little better, but I was still really just like, am I stupid?
I know it's not nice to hear, and I was acutely conscious of that. And I thought I was doing, I don't know, I thought some way that I would be helping you by being honest about that. And I can understand the whole thing about if you want to have 100% truth to someone that they tell you about their compass. I get that, and maybe I should have. That's fine. But if that was a condition for what you thought of 100% trust, then maybe I guess I could say I would appreciate it. Maybe some communication from you saying, if we're going to have 100% trust, I really would like to know if you have the compass. And I like to think in that moment I would have told you. And I'm not blaming you, this whole situation, for you not saying that. I just like to make that clear. But I think that could have helped as well. So we both, in my view, we both didn't communicate the best this round.
Joseph, I don't know. Like, in my heart right now, I want to say he's dead to me. If he could have, we could have came out of that conversation with an understanding that, we both screwed that up, it'd be different. But he feels his way.
It was overwhelming.
I can respect that. I feel I genuinely just came to you with this idea because I thought it was just a solid way for us to be safe and solidify something. But it seems to have done the opposite.
Well, I don't think it has to. I just was really caught off guard because the reason I was so surprised is because I had no clue we were at odds.
Yeah, no, for me as well. And I guess just from my experience and my observation, it was more than just, I don't know, a couple of conversations and statements that were made that for me were a bit more, this is more than just a coincidence that I feel that Jess doesn't trust me for some reason. And that's where I got to. And I'm happy to talk about it. Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying that's the way that I'm feeling at the moment, and that's the conclusion that I've drawn from my experience. And obviously, we've just explained our different sides, and I get it. So it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We can regroup tomorrow.
I was really tonight trying to get a narrative across where it wasn't these loud people just kicking our asses. I don't know where to put my trust. I want to put it in Aaliyah and Eli. And I'd love if I could put it in Ryan.
So, Eli 3.0, my whole goal in this now is to just push hard to the end, take out people before they get the chance to take me out, rally the people behind me, and then that way they're behind me and they don't realize that on the map I have in front of them, I got their name and it's crossed off already. I need people to think, oh, Eli's still ahead of me. He's my shield. You can think that because I'm turning around quick and sniping you.
Hello and welcome everyone to Expedition Online, Season 6 of Uluru. It's day 11. We have 7 explorers still vying to become the ultimate explorer. For today's exemption challenge, we will send things over to challenge coordinator Jess.
Greetings explorers and welcome to Royalty Pong. This challenge will be played in knockout rounds. The first 2 explorers will face off head to head in a sort of trivia competition. I will be screen sharing a slideshow that has a category or trivia question at the top. Some of the answers listed are correct, some of the answers listed are wrong. You will go back and forth between yourself and the explorer whom you are up against, trying to guess the correct answers. When you guess a correct answer, that answer will be marked off so you know that it has been taken. Play will continue back and forth until somebody guesses a wrong answer. When you guess a wrong answer, you are eliminated from the challenge. The remaining explorer will then get to choose the next 2 explorers who will go head-to-head against each other in the next category. If you and your competitor happen to get every single correct answer without hitting a wrong answer, you will each pick 1 person to compete in the next round. Play will continue until there are only 2 explorers left. The last explorer standing wins exemption. Good luck.
All right, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually need to run, and I have to go do something. Someone is gonna come and do the challenge. I don't know who it's gonna be yet. You guys will get some information, and yeah. I hope you guys have a good night. I will be back for the crossroads.
Hello, everyone.
Hey!
All right, I need each explorer to write down a number between 1 and 100. And if your number is closest to George, the 2 explorers with the numbers closest to George will play first. George has already written down his number.
How many people left?
All right, please reveal your numbers.
I had 94, so it looks like 94. The 2 are Jess and Austin.
All right, so Jess and Austin will be up first. Jess and Austin, our first category is God Save the King and Queen. You need to figure out which of these countries are currently reigned over by royalty. Okay, so Jess was closest, so Jess gets to go first. Spain. Spain is correct.
I'm gonna do Denmark.
Denmark is correct. Jess.
Yes. Oh, Princess Mary. Stop Googling, Joseph. I can see your eyes going down.
Hands need to be in the screen, everybody.
Luxembourg.
Luxembourg is
wrong.
correct.
Is it? I thought they had a duke.
It is.
It is Grand Duke Henry, who is royalty, at least according to my brain.
It's not a king or queen.
But it's royalty.
It's not good enough.
We will send him a missive immediately telling him to up his game.
Okay, my next answer is Finland.
Finland.
Yay, someone's wrong.
Correct. Austin, you are eliminated from this challenge.
Oh, congrats, Jess.
So Austin is eliminated, which means Jess gets to pick any 2 explorers who are left on the board.
Any 2 explorers who are left on the board. Courtney, that is an amazing picture of you. How about, let's do Ryan and Courtney. Courtney looks like a celebrity.
All right, so Ryan and Courtney, we doing drop your buffs.
Which of these tribe names are on Survivor or U.S. or Australian Survivor?
Fia is correct.
Yes, sir. The one in the middle. Yes, sir. I think that was one.
Correct.
Yeah. Thank you.
I am shooting blind with every guess. Thought 2 with the U at the end.
You are incorrect, Ryan. You have been eliminated from this challenge.
No.
So that means Courtney gets to pick the people remaining
was
on
the
the board.
obvious one there.
Joseph and Aaliyah hasn't gotten to play yet either, so let's pick the 2 that haven't gotten to play yet.
Which of these survivors charge the most for their cameos?
Lol.
And Joseph will go first.
Yeah, there's only one correct answer here. We know who it is.
The correct answers are all over $100.
I have a weird feeling about this one because I think I randomly saw it when I had ordered a cameo from George a while ago, but I'm going to say Aaron, aka Knight, has the most expensive.
You are correct. His is the most expensive at $1,000.
Stupid.
Yes.
Oh my God.
He's never sold a single cameo.
I'm going to guess Russell Hands.
Russell Hands is at $199. You are correct.
Period. Thank you.
By the way, I don't see any of these people in the daily top 50, just as a FYI.
I've ordered one I've actually ordered one from someone else here, and I know how much they charge, so I'm not going to pick them, but I'm not going to say who it is. I'm going to say Poverty.
You are correct.
And she's probably made 2 sales in 2 years.
I'm not sure, but I guess I'm going to guess Luke Toki.
I'm sorry, that is wrong. Luke's are only $89. So you have been eliminated from this challenge. Joseph, you get to pick the next 2 people.
I will pick Eli and Jeff.
Where are you from? Which of these are real place names in either Australia or the US?
I'm going to start with Odd, O-D-D.
Odd is correct.
This is a hard one.
I'd say.
I'm going to go with Prickly Bottom.
Prickly Bottom is correct.
Are you a prickly bottom?
Not if people behave themselves.
I'm going to go with
Eli?
Toad Suck.
Toad Suck
Sorry,
is
I said
correct.
Toad Suck, yeah. Okay, cool.
No.
Back to Jess.
Overbite.
Overbite is incorrect. I'm sorry, Jess. You have been eliminated from this challenge.
Good job, Eli.
Good job, Jess.
Eli, you have 2 choices.
Yeah, I'm going to pick Joseph and Courtney.
All right, Joseph and Courtney.
Survivor?
What's that? So, according to Wikipedia, which of these countries have a current or upcoming season of their own version of Survivor? Joseph gets to go first.
No, you look like a ghost, Joseph.
Let me fix my lighting, hold on.
No, it's just the look on your face. It's not the light.
I'm going to pick Czech Republic.
Czech Republic is correct.
It's random.
Romania. Romania is correct. Back to Joseph.
Can I ask a clarification, or do I just have to guess?
Don't say that one.
Of course.
I know what you're thinking. It's wrong.
It's current or upcoming seasons of Survivor.
Okay. Germany. They would have to have it.
I'm sorry, Germany is incorrect. Joseph is eliminated from this challenge.
Russia and Turkey.
I just got Turkey.
Isn't Romanian Survivor like 300 days long?
I think that was Turkey Survivor.
Courtney, look at our pictures. We both got some good lighting.
Just looking good.
Just the 2 of us. Oh my God.
All right. Our final category are royal jewels. Which of the following are categorized as precious or semi-precious gemstones? Eli, you get to go first.
What a disaster.
I'd say. I want to go with garnet.
Garnet is correct.
Good job. I'm just so happy. Okay. I'm gonna go amethyst.
Amethyst. That is correct.
Let's go with peridot or peridot.
Peridio. I don't know how to say it, but
you are correct, no matter how you say it.
It depends on how you define precious or semi-precious.
Pearl, that'll be like a pearl. Pearl is correct. What?
okay.
I know.
Yeah, I don't wear diamonds or gemstones. I'm gonna guess zircon.
You are correct. I think this is the furthest we've gotten into one of these categories tonight. Getting down to the nitty gritty. Courtney, this is for the win.
Oh my God, just the two of us left.
Angelite is incorrect. That means Eli wins exemption tonight.
Let's go. Sorry, Courtney, great job.
Good job.
Tourmaline.
Good job.
I have no idea what any of those words
Good
were.
job, everybody.
You've all done so well to get so far, so keep doing what you're doing, and if it's working for you, keep doing it. But I always say, make sure that you're the one making the decision. Don't be Kelly Baldowian, the one that went off last week. That's not how you play Survivor. That's how you get murdered off very easily. Anyway, I'm going to go to an infinity pool, and I've got a poker tournament starting in like 30 minutes, so enjoy, everyone.
Love you.
Best of luck.
So nice to meet you.
Bye. Thank you, George. Thanks so much, George.
That was so cool.
What a flex.
Out of my body, Eli. Thanks a lot for that.
I got my fun fact.
Sorry, Mama. I'll buy you some zirconia when we go out on a date.
Cubic zirconia for my birthday.
I heard it's cheap.
I can't believe this is all of us.
Who wants to count us down tonight?
I want
3, 2, 1. Can I talk to you in the fire, Eli?
Yeah.
Go to the rock.
I wanted to talk, because I didn't get a chance to talk to you yesterday, but I don't think Ryan gave you his 2 votes, because I gave you a vote yesterday.
I don't
which
think
means
you did
that
either.
Yeah.
And I gave him 1.
He got 5, so he was a hot commodity.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know whether that's a target on his back.
I mean, I think it's telling, and I think we're at the point now where it's like we have to there's 2 sets of people here playing. Like, I think that you have people who won't have the best chance articulating their game to the jury versus those who might, and so that's I think that's why I'm happy I won tonight, because that gives me a reason to kind of digest information and more so not being stressed out, which sorry if I'm not trying to brag about it, but that's something I want to think about moving forward is who do I think I can beat, and there's not even I don't want to take 2 people who are easy beats, because I feel good about my arguing abilities, so I would take people who also have impressive games just so that I have the chance to knock it down, you know what I mean? That's the type of person I am, is to just articulate myself better. So that's kind of where my head is at tonight, is just trying to figure out who can I start putting on that jury that's going to help me. And I don't see me putting you there. That's not my plan tonight.
There's definitely some people here, I mean, if I had a hit list, it would be between Austin, Ryan, or Jess, to be honest.
Ooh, what do we
Okay, we're alone.
I mean, I'll say what I feel like it's gonna be. Do we not just snipe Joseph here?
I feel like it might be that time.
How do we have to try to?
100%, and just especially knowing that he played a compass is kind of
I'm really my sole goal tonight is to make sure they're not dropping a clue somewhere, to make sure he doesn't have another one.
Yeah, that's so smart. Yeah, no, 100%. I feel like nice tonight. Let's do it. I'm down if we're trying to take a swing at the best player, or at least not necessarily the best player, but the person who's played most of the advantage.
It just feels silly. He comes close in every exemption challenge. He's played 2 compasses correctly now. What?
What if we just lost Annie? So
Yeah, she would want us to get rid of Joseph here, I think.
am I about to be the casualty of war though again?
No, we're saying Joseph.
So we do Joseph, but like, yeah.
Well,
'cause
the
we
thing,
can't
if he plays a compass, it could be any of us. That's just what we have to accept. So also, if we're doing this, we can't go and tell Joseph like, "Hey, your name's out there," blah blah blah.
No, we can't like let him play into our head, right? But also, Eli's smart too.
Next
Like,
round, he's safe this round.
Yeah, I would say that I've been working with Ryan, and I like Ryan a lot, but I think that Ryan is a smart enough player. Well, I think he's a smart enough player to like, he's going to start looking to his left and right sooner than later. You know what I mean? If he's smart, he's going to start going for people that he is working with because they probably are playing better games than he is. Because I think Ryan's playing like a quiet game right now. But like I said last night, he's playing a very good social game. I mean, even today when we came into the thing, he goes, "Aaliyah, tell your parents or tell your grandparents I said hey." And like she was like, "Thank you, Ryan, for saying that." So I was like, okay, like you guys are obviously linking something up right now. It's like I want to find somebody. I want to take somebody out who has the strongest chance of mobilizing others against me and against you. That's like my goal for tonight.
Yeah. Well, I think Austin's a prime candidate in that case.
If anybody asks what we talked about, we just say that we were sketched out by none of us immediately getting pulled off to the side. That's all we say we talked about in here. Okay.
let's not lie. Let's just be ourselves. And I'm just gonna say I was mad about Annie, and I wanted to get that out of my system, and that I was mad about being so close. Let's just say
Beautiful
it
story.
like
Perfect.
very simply. We shouldn't be around each other very long, but
Unfortunately, we don't have an option.
Joseph, right?
We're writing down Joseph. I don't see a reason for me to write down anybody else tonight.
And then can somebody give me any signal at all during Crossroads, like if it's changed?
If it changed, something went drastically wrong.
Take your hat off, take everything off, just be like, I'll do that.
We just need to convince either Aaliyah or Eli.
I don't see why they wouldn't though.
Oh no, we don't have to convince them. It's 7 people left right now, right? So we just need to get Jess on board.
Yeah.
Eli will vote with us. I don't.
No. But the thing is, we can also just limit it. The only other person we're saying to vote to is Jess, and only if you're in a vote room with only Jess.
Hi, I would like to apologize for not saving. Okay, so like, I guess I was just a little sorry, but Annie didn't vote to keep you. Annie voted to save Austin.
We're still good, right?
100%. As long as you like don't distress me for not keeping Annie. I'm sorry.
No, I just figured I was crazy mapping relationships last night because I felt really upset, and two things I've realized is that Joseph is on the outs, so he has no power, so I don't care about him. Do we think? What we need to find out is if Ryan is going to leave Austin, or if we need to include Austin in what we do. Because I think me and you and Eli and Ryan are a really good 4. Do you think so?
Be down for that, because honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie, I like Ryan. You know, he hasn't, like, I know that I had just met him, like, in the merge, but he's somebody that I kind of trust, and
I like Ryan. And there was a little shadiness with Austin at the end of the night. I think what we should do is we should make sure Ryan's ready to separate from Austin.
Yeah, see, don't pitch. Just see where everybody else's head is at. Let them give you a name. And then if they say Joseph, be like, oh, that's a good idea.
And I will say,
but don't say that we thought of it. Don't say that we're
The 3 of us have just been so isolated by the 4 of them. If we hear any of our names, we need to tell each other. Like, there's no benefit in if we hear any mentioning of any of our names this round, we need to let the other one. We need to let
And then, I will literally take this shirt off and rip it off my body like the Hulk. Like, if anybody says any of our names, but I'm voting Joseph unless you guys tell me not to. How about that? We just have to make sure it's not us, because you know that they're going to be voting us.
It's going to be one of us, though.
Yeah.
They're all, none of them have moved.
I know.
I'm going to go to the base. I'm going to go to the base camp so they have a reason to move.
I try to stay like calm in all these rounds. And then I think this naturally, as it gets down tighter and tighter, the anxiety builds up. And then, like, little stuff sets it off. Like, this round starting, and immediately, like, the 4 people leaving. And all I was left with was to listen to Courtney yell about losing the challenge. I was like, is this what my game is now at Final 7? That I had to sit here for the first 10 minutes of strategizing?
Listening to Courtney. I'm here now. I won't complain.
What were you and Eli chatting about?
Debriefing a bit after yesterday because we didn't get a chance to chat. And
I mean, you two were pretty much on the same page yesterday in terms of like larger goals.
I mean, I think Austin has played a very good game so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Is that what your and Eli's consensus was coming on to for this vote? That you're taking the shot at him?
It makes sense.
I don't hate
it. No.
Um,
Austin's put together some really good votes and strategic
absolutely.
votes.
Yeah.
I think people are conscious of you and Aaliyah getting more and more closer. So I don't know whether you really want to distance yourself from that just a little bit, just as a heads up.
No, have people been saying stuff?
Yeah, people were concerned last round that you were getting closer since Rendezvous. And like getting the most votes out of everyone is also not amazing for you.
When I went into that crossroads, I thought I was getting 3. Which, whatever. But no, I agree. I didn't like 5. I would have been happy with a late 3.
Yeah.
No, but that's good to. I've heard like my name more and more in random bullshit the last few rounds that I don't know what to make of. And like it's always somebody like blaming somebody else for mentioning my name.
What's up with Ryan?
We have a plan. Here's my question for you because we're just honest with each other, right?
No.
You and Courtney, how strong do you feel? I'm not saying we need to get rid of her today.
So I'll tell you, I think Courtney and I are very, very strong, but I think that she puts Austin above me.
So how do you feel about me and you and Aaliyah and Ronnie?
I feel good about that. I feel good about that if Courtney's not there. Well, I don't know. I'm under the impression right now. I make people nervous with Courtney?
You make me nervous with Courtney. You put a lot of effort into her. I mean, so she is not the one we want to go at. There's no we. She's not, I don't want to go after her today at all.
But like for me tonight, I was sitting with Austin and Courtney, who were clearly close, and I wasn't a person that wanted to get pulled aside. So like, I think for me, it's a lot of it's looking at seeing what those tight people are and breaking that up somehow. And I think the tightest one left is Austin and Courtney.
Yeah, I agree. To be honest, we haven't really worked together much, but at the same time, I think that's good for our game at the moment. If people are concentrating on more tighter duos that are clearly working together.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing I have to tell you.
I'm listening.
I have to tell you something. I got the advantage when I went to the summit.
Let's go. What did you get? Something good?
Block a vote. So here's the plan.
Jess, okay.
I feel like I'm kind of floating a little bit intentionally.
Right, no, I get it.
When it gets down to 6 or 5, the sides are gonna need a number. And that I could fulfill that purpose. But I know if I don't win any immunity at 5 or 4, I'm gone.
Maybe you can help me dispel the concern that I have. And the only thing, like I said, like having the concern would be when we get to 6, and if there's a 3-3, your block of vote would come in super, super handy. But that's not my decision at all.
If you don't want to do this,
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to blow my advantage because I've kept my mouth shut for so long at that.
Exactly.
What do you see the sides as right
now? I see it as, and this is just me being honest. I see it as Austin and Courtney together. I see yourself, Jess, and Aaliyah working together, and I think Eli and I have become strange bedfellows out of necessity. Ideally, I would like you, me, Jess, Aaliyah, and Eli to do Austin. I don't think I'm the right person to bring Aaliyah on board for that.
Mm-hmm.
And neither is probably Eli, so I honestly would, if you're down for it, rely on your relationship with Aaliyah.
Yeah, I can talk to her about it.
Yeah, and I can patch things up with Jess, but I think Jess...
I think her and Eli have a good relationship. So I think I mean, it's not a bad relationship, which I think is more a characteristic of this game right now. It's not as much of do you have a good relationship with someone as do you not have a bad relationship.
Yeah. But I don't think there's too many bad relationships here. I mean, there's some history, but not like... Yeah, I've had a couple of instances where there's been uncertainty of whether something's come from Austin that's true about Eli and vice versa. Mm-hmm. Something that's been on my mind that I can't quite get a solid... This one's telling the truth. This one's obviously lying. It's a bit too wishy-washy.
It's like that old Dungeons and Dragons poem. It's like two knights guard this door, and one always lies, and one always.
Yes.
But you'll never know which one it is.
What the fuck do we do?
I don't know. I'm.
We lost Annie. I'm not okay about that. I'm angry, so I don't want to lose each other. Like you and I are just
No. We got to stick together.
Hi, can I come in?
Yeah, of course.
How are you? Of course. Courtney,
We were
you played that comp. I just want to say you ate that up. Win or lose, you ate. So awesome job.
I'm so happy that I just kind of I just was just like, yes, Pearl, yes.
made it top 2. What you did a 100% increase, or let's say 99 from yesterday.
98%, because I was just sitting there with I have cans.
I'm going to make you a t-shirt that just says I have cans. It is going to be a screenshot of you holding them like this.
I'm one knee too. I'm one knee.
It's by my nipples though.
That'll be on the back of the t-shirt. It's by my nipples though. So what are we feeling? Because tonight is interesting.
Nada.
I'm mad about Annie, but I don't even know who voted Annie. So I'm just kind of on an exile island over here.
Well, I did it publicly. I don't know. Tonight is an interesting. I definitely don't want anybody in this chat to go. That's for damn sure. And I'm open to anybody being open season.
I mean, I'm obviously open season. I literally lost my life.
Yeah, but also if it makes you feel better, 4 people had an opportunity to get rid of you, no holds barred, and they didn't. So
yeah,
and it was crazy, a crazy you had to rocks and stuff,
Can I be honest too? I was highly considering it, and then when I got the pushback, I was like, I don't want it to be a thing and watch it be me, me that pushes the. But I was like, what an interesting opportunity to have you risk it that big and be successful. And I was just like, I don't know, it could be me.
I was like, protect the children, protect my little 17-year-old little baby. And then now she's gone. And also I'm just sitting here with the arms wide open, reading it right now. Arms wide open.
What up, big dog?
What up? Wait, I need that deleted.
Yeah, keep it up. I want it. I want that in the highlight reel. Literally.
So I'm gonna get everything out there. One, I heard last round you were saying I had to go from Austin.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ.
He said the two. Me and Eli were talking, and Eli said we're the 2 biggest threats. We need somebody else to go like Ryan.
No, I said Joseph, and that's why Joseph only got 1 fucking vote, and that's why I literally went to you, and I gave you a vote last night. I gave you one and Jess one. I was under the plan we were mixing it up.
Listen, every time
Jesus, I hate these people lying on me.
Eli, every time because it's my least favorite thing in the world. Every time I come to you with this, I'm saying it I don't give a fuck, but here's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, no, I feel you, but I'm like a nervous Nelly, so that's why I always get
dude, I'm the same way.
I feel like I'm in Aaliyah and I just talked, and we were just like. Eli, Ryan, Aaliyah, Jess. That is the people we go with to the final 4.
I'm down with
me,
that.
you, and then Jess and Aaliyah. Yeah, I think that is a solid group to move with.
So here's the 2 plans I've heard for this round are I didn't say it was Austin and Courtney just want to straight up vote Joseph.
Well, so I guess I'll just put out there I would not be okay with voting for Jess tonight. She's
No.
somebody I would like to see.
I heard too.
here.
I heard
I
too.
highly enjoy Jess.
This is my first time, like meeting Ryan and Joseph because I wasn't swapped with them at all. So like I
Mhm.
don't really have like many like to me it doesn't matter. I guess what I'm saying. Like to me it doesn't matter because I don't have any loyalties to them.
Yeah, I'm
You
okay
know.
with either. I'm okay with either, but I just like
Do we have the numbers to split it between them in case Joseph does have a compass?
Then I talked with Joseph now, and he said you two talked, and he said his thing's just get rid of Austin.
Yeah, no, when I talked to him, I told him, I was like, yeah, man, like, I'll keep an eye out for you. Because I have a feeling he doesn't have a compass tonight. And so I feel like he was, like, extra nervous. Or maybe he does have it. But I was just telling him, I was like, yeah, like, I don't really want to see you go. Like, that doesn't benefit me type of deal. But Joseph, yeah, he's had 4 advantages, and he's played 3 of them in front of the jury. So, like, I don't know how they're going to look at that. But, I mean, he can probably articulate it well enough to where people are like, wow, like, he was really safe a lot of the time.
Yeah. It's swingable from, like, our perspective to be like, well, we're sitting here with none.
Yeah, exactly. No, we can go in there and be like, well,
which is why wasn't tonight do we shoot for an Austin or for a Joseph? Especially if Joseph's trying to spread you and I an olive branch.
Yeah, I know. That's what it felt like tonight, and that's why I'm thinking, like, I mean, it really, if Austin and Courtney are definitely on Joseph.
I would like the votes to be on one of them. Like, just keep it between the two of them.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%.
I have no reason to target you, Aaliyah, or Jess.
I like the 4, and I think at this point now,
I would love that as a 4.
I agree, and I think really what's going to happen is when we get to 4, it's not even about like who has the numbers in there. It's just whoever wins exemption that night. Really, just
do you think it's the nice thing about them starting jury at 11 is genius because it could be a 2 or a final 2 or 3.
If it's a 2, dude, I think we can pull Jess quick. You know what I mean? Is that
what, in true honesty, is that your dream scenario? Is 4 of us to 4, and then if we have to, we cut Aaliyah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I think Aaliyah.
Or if anything, am I in your 3 plan? Like, genuinely. You can tell me if there's a question mark. Okay.
Yeah, no, I think so. 100%. And, like, at this point, 4, I'm, like, 100% locked in. And if it is 2, it's you and I. Like,
did Ryan talk to you about his plan that he pitched with us?
What's the plan? I don't know. What's going on?
Well, Ryan was saying that he wanted to do Joseph. Is that what he talked to you about?
He did. We did mention Joseph, but Joseph took a swing at me today, and I purposely didn't take a swing at him. So,
what do you mean?
Well, like Ryan, like he left it last night. We had an emotional moment, and last night, and Joseph left it like he didn't know if he could forgive me when I really don't need forgiveness. In all honesty, it took me like a night of sleep to be strong about that, and and then I didn't pick him to be like I didn't pick him first. I just went from like right to left. That's what I did instead of like trying to figure it out. And then as soon as he went, he picked me, and I knew for him that was an intentional thing. That wasn't like I'll just pick 2 people. That was like he was saying that he did not forgive me, and we can move forward. And I'm sure he's going to try to get me out today.
I feel like Jess might be scared that Austin and Courtney are going to come for her, but I don't see that.
No, she thinks Joseph. She thinks Joseph is. That's what she told me.
Really? I think Joseph's going for Austin, like big.
So do I.
But like I said,
I do believe that he's going for Austin tonight. In a perfect world, they want Joseph gone, and Joseph wants him gone.
I'm gone. Yeah, exactly. Like because I feel like this is what we wanted the first vote of the rendezvous, but like the compass like threw it up. We wanted Joseph and Austin to like come ahead.
Listen,
because
I know, because somebody caught a vote for that plan.
Dude. But yeah, no, I want to see what Jess says about them too, and I'll probably try to talk to Courtney just to get an idea. But Courtney will never vote for Austin. I think that like she puts Austin above everyone here, and I'm not.
I worry for the tears post crossroad if Austin leaves.
I just want you both, like, now that there's just the 3 of us right now, I was really fucking hurt by Annie. I was sad. I literally was angry and sad. She was my right side. I was so sad and angry. Like, I was
going to tell you that, like, yesterday, I was really concerned about you. Like, I was concerned about how you were, like, reacting to things, and I was worried that this game was really too hard on you, and you were, like, taking it just so hard. And
I'm just a dancer, so
you
I like.
seem
Yeah, bro, I'm a Sagittarius as fuck, so I'm just like I like to exaggerate everything.
Fire sign.
Interesting.
So I like Jess's plan. I just want to like make sure, like, so do you feel good with like a 4 of me, you, Jess, and Ryan, like going to the 4 together?
I would like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like
Ryan
that too
4?
because and we can cranberry it out.
Cranberries all day long.
It's we're Thanksgiving week and we're making cranberry sauce.
Oh, that's so good though. That is a good.
I know, right?
That's good.
But yeah, spoke to him because we were like in the room together when we first started, and he had mentioned that there was still like a compass that was like open. Apparently, there was some sort of like clue room when we got to the rendezvous, and in it, somebody was holding up a sign that said like immunity, but it had the word "need." Yeah, see, I didn't get that. I didn't even know that was a thing. So he thinks that that's still like out there.
Which, can I
But I
tell you,
don't
he was the only person that told me about that too. Like, I didn't know about that either. So he.
Yeah, I
could be
didn't until
making that
just
up.
now.
Like, do you think he could be making it up?
Because yeah, he might be because he told me that, and I said I didn't see that room at all. Like I feel like I would have seen a room. He said it said clue room. I would have been like, what the fuck is this? Like I would have like, yeah, like what? I would have been on that.
I mean, Joseph's going to vote for me. And I don't know if it's Joseph trying to play from the bottom and hurt me, or if this is reality. He's
playing at home.
He's the conversation I had with you and Annie in the beginning yesterday. He recited to me verbatim.
Interesting.
That was Annie.
I will say that he was talking to me about his frustration with you, and I was like, well, it sounds to me like she doesn't trust you. And that's the only thing I alluded to because I was like, I'm not going to say anything, but so I will say this too, and I didn't want to say this, but I definitely think Annie was scrambling because she was also trying to,
Preservation mode or something like that. And I was like,
because she did kind of throw your name around to Courtney and was like, and this isn't like, it's not bad. It's not bad, but she was like, I'd rather it be Courtney than me tonight.
That hurts my feelings. But I like also like I feel like I could have like taken that little baby that I love, my little duckling that I loved so much, my little Annie.
But
I wanted
to get back to the Joseph thing, what we should try to do is get him to put a different target.
I mean, Joseph's going to vote for me.
He's calculated. He would keep you, Courtney, Aaliyah, because and remember, he said to you too, like that, like he doesn't view you guys as threats. I think he would go for me or Ryan tonight.
That's what started this whole thing.
That's what he told Courtney too.
Is he told me that people are saying that I'm not a threat. I'm just the mom character and like.
Sorry,
okay.
We made it this far. Like, sorry.
Well, Courtney and I, we should at least try to chat with him once and act like nothing's wrong.
Yeah, and if he comes and talks to me,
he can't expect something.
If he comes and talks to me, he comes and talks to me.
I'm gonna do this. I'm doing this tonight, Jess. This is it. Can we sit here? Do we go? Where do we go?
No, we got to go back to base camp. Actually, let's keep Aaliyah thinking it's Ryan. Keep Aaliyah thinking it's Ryan. We have to have Eli think it's Ryan, so it's split between them two. Yeah. So we tell Eli and Aaliyah Ryan, but we got to go.
And yeah, it really just depends on what we want to do. We'll give 3 to whoever we want.
It doesn't matter. We just have to put
just
yes.
3, because it'll get Austin to 5, Joseph to 2, or 4 to 3. So
yeah. Cool.
So I mean, if you want to jump back in with like Jess and Aaliyah at some point, like just to see what they want. But like I said, dude, I don't have a dog in the fight tonight. I'm cool with either. I think both of them are similarly situated in my book. I think
here's the goal for the rest of the night. One of us is talking to Aaliyah or Jess. The other one is intercepting any conversation between Austin, Courtney, and Joseph.
Yeah.
Courtney.
Joseph.
How are you?
Great.
I think this is the most I've seen you move all game in between rooms.
It's just like, I'm going to the river. I'm being a brat and I'm going to the river. Like, so hi guys, what are we doing?
Oh wait, hold on.
I haven't talked to you at all tonight, Courtney. That's why I came to ask.
Yeah, I haven't talked to you either tonight. so far.
How are you feeling, Courtney?
Realize
Courtney,
this
how are
is-
you feeling tonight after last night?
Terrible. I'm done crying.
Okay, well, that's a start. That is a start.
Yeah, that is a start.
You know who gave you that vote, Courtney?
Justin.
Yes. Okay. Do you know, did Austin explain why he may not have?
No.
Okay. Sorry if I'm being like intrusive there. I was under the impression he would have thrown that your way.
Yeah, me too.
Do I have to vote out Austin tonight? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, I mean,
I'd rather vote out Jess, I think.
Jess. Okay.
Jess.
That's the only other name that I'm hearing.
Would
I'm hearing
Austin is
Joseph a lot.
Jess
Joseph's
too?
a lot of Joseph. And then
Me?
Jess is really mad at you. Yeah, and then Jess is
No,
really mad
I'm
at you.
not surprised about that.
Jess is really mad at you. So, like, I'm
Mad
like,
at who?
Jess can
It's
go
mad at
kick
Joseph.
dirt for all I care at this point. If she's not willing to hear me out, and
Joseph.
Yeah,
That's
so
stupid.
that's where my head's at. I
Ugh.
wasn't privy to it, so I have absolutely no idea what happened. I just know that I wasn't privy to it in any way. I just know that she's not like, she's just, if you have a compass, like,
she's angry because I was honest with her. I thought we patched everything up after the vote. Clearly not.
you guys were like in a feud because you picked her during the challenge. Is what I.
Oh, I just thought he picked me and her because I hadn't gone yet, and who else was he gonna pick?
To play. I was like ready to go. Like,
I could pick anyone. Like, I wasn't mad that you picked me, Eli, against Courtney. Like, you could have picked. You could have done a bold ass move and picked one of us to go against again and beat us again. But
I
you
know.
didn't.
I was
You-
wondering if somebody was gonna do that. I was wondering if someone was be like, line it
Why
up.
would you? You had to pick someone, so I just fucking picked someone. Oh my god!
yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
was like,
It was the rules of the game.
exactly.
Literally.
That's what it is. You just pick people and like don't give a fuck
Yeah, but
about that.
I'd really not like even if you think the numbers are, I really would like you to not vote for me, Courtney. That would mean a lot to me.
Who would you like me to do? Because I like, as long as it's not me.
I would rather. Well, I want to have a conversation with you about. I don't really like telling people like this is where you should vote. I would rather it be.
Yeah, I can bounce out if you guys want to.
Figure it out, right? Then what do we do?
I'll give you a minute to talk to her, Joseph, because we spoke earlier. So
yeah, okay. Thanks.
What the fuck? Everybody's saying you, and then like there's Jess's name's getting thrown out a lot. So I was just
Who's saying Jess name? Because I'm not. I haven't targeted Jess at all this round because I thought we were good.
because Jess is mad at you. So like it was like everybody was just like, if it's not Joseph, it's Jess. And then there's like Ryan.
I would love to hear about Ryan, whatever that was.
Oh, I was saying it was Ryan for a second, but everybody was saying Joseph, and then all of a sudden everybody's like, Ryan. Of course,
Wait, I would love to know. I would love to know when it became Ryan.
No, just
this is the first time I'm hearing about this.
No,
as
that's
well,
what-
so I
that's
have,
what
I have no new information to offer you, Ryan.
No, we're fine.
Literally, I'm saying this for the first time out loud. Like,
Wait, who was saying me?
No. What was I saying? But like, it was just like we were just doing the math, and we were like, Ryan's name was like, it was just like everybody's names, and then it was like Joseph or Jess, and then they were like, well, we could throw one vote at Ryan, and then I was just like, no, I'm not doing that.
Who's we?
So I was, everyone on the earth. Do I have to vote Jess out? Our heart, like, is that gonna break my heart again? Are you gonna break my heart again today? Are we gonna vote Jess?
Would it break your heart to vote out me or Joseph?
Yes, it's gonna vote, but it's gonna really, really break my heart if we vote out Austin. Like, I just want to keep him around. I love him.
Can I ask you an honest question, Courtney? If you and Austin got to the end, do you think you would be able to beat Austin?
Kind of, maybe. No, I'll win. I'll be Sari. I'll be like the final three.
Serena didn't make final tribal.
I was gonna Do I vote?
I think if you don't want me or Joseph to leave and you don't want to vote Jess, it's Austin.
That's a surprise. It would be a surprise.
It'd be something on your resume.
I would go to jury and say it was your idea.
No, it was my idea, but
Yeah.
See, but it's already working.
Okay, are we doing it? Do we do that? Do we surprise? Do we surprise?
Listen, why was that a H at the end of that word?
What?
Why was there a H at the end of that word? Because there's only one person with H at the end of their name here. So I know you've got my name written down.
Just this call is like a Saul trap for me and Joseph. I hear that my name's out there by magic.
I saw my name. Now you're wiping it off the whiteboard.
Joseph knows that I want to vote for him.
Huh?
Joseph knows that I want to vote for him.
Okay, good. I thought we were splitting the votes.
Or,
Some on
yeah,
him, some on Ryan.
Exactly. He knows that I already wrote it down.
I love when you do that. I do that.
Girl, this is a lot right now.
Well, let's take a deep breath.
I know. Let's deep breath.
Hello, we're taking a deep breath.
Dude, so Joseph knows I'm voting for him.
But maybe I go tell Joseph, hey, they're coming for you tonight. But I have a plan. Why don't you vote Ryan and I'll vote Ryan so he at least gets 2? Or wait. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay.
No, like, because I literally already wrote it down, and then he was like, only one person has an H on the end of their name. Because he knows that I do that now. He knows that I write it down.
Courtney, you're so funny. Literally, mother.
Guess
Mother
what?
of the season. Just go miss him quick. Oh, he's in base camp.
I fucked up, but yeah.
It happens, dear.
Guess what? You're not gonna vote me down, right? I'm not writing it down. I have to write
Of course not.
I feel like more stressed tonight than I have like last night. I'm just like, what the fuck? I just feel stressed. Like, I know. I'm like a micromanager, so like I want to make sure things go well.
No, you're just like chilling.
My mother.
Yeah.
I yelled at her today. I said, "You're micromanaging everybody."
Thanksgiving, she deserves it.
She was micromanaging. I'm just kind of, I don't know, because like if he has a compass, I'm afraid he writes your name down because he knows you're writing his name down.
I don't see how they could have, because like I haven't seen any more clues. I feel like Joseph has played out every clue that's been given. You know what I mean? And then the people who went to the summit, Austin and you played those advantages too. So.
Oh my god.
Court.
Let me go grab her quickly. All right.
She was not moving. I haven't talked to Austin all around. I wanted to know what the happenings were.
I was just venting my frustration with Courtney's erratic gameplay.
Courtney told me and Joseph both our names were out there.
She had mine at least written down.
I'm just so confused. I'm just so mad. Okay, maybe we just do Courtney tonight. Honestly, I don't know. We know she doesn't have anything. I'm just kind of frustrated with this gameplay of hers.
I mean, look, to be honest, if we want to all vote Courtney out of self-preservation, we can all go toe-to-toe next round. When there's no people that will leak shit, no people that will accidentally write someone's name down and show it. It'll be cleaner, and it will be funner.
I'm willing. What's
Jess
the
has brought
business? What's the, because Courtney said we said Ryan's name, and I think everybody connects the two of you right now.
We were in a chat with Aaliyah. Aaliyah says, hey, I don't want Jess to go home out of everybody. And then I said, well, that only leaves Joseph and Ryan. I am down to do whatever, as long as that is us 3 and Jess are safe. I am down to do whatever. Again, when people allude to only 2 names, what am I going to do? Be like, so yeah,
Right. No, I get
and if you guys associate Courtney with me, I'm happy to snap that umbilical cord.
We can also decide if we want to use my steal a vote to try to thwart off any other thing. And I think what we should do, if we do that, is I should give it to you to bring with you.
Just passed you the block of vote. The thing that sketches me is I was in the base camp with a few of them, and Joseph joined in and said, Courtney, come talk to me in Austin. And so I just joined the room with Joseph and Austin instead.
So you think I should block one of their votes?
I feel more comfortable blocking one of Courtney or Austin. That's your
But
call.
I feel like, why
ultimately.
didn't you give it to me? I don't want to block the vote.
Can we, okay, so Courtney went and told Joseph Jess what you said.
Yep.
It's blown up. Can we do Courtney?
You can't play compasses past 6. So no matter what, if he has something, it has to be played tomorrow or the next time we play.
Okay.
As long as people can all band together and get him out when there is still 5 or 4.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
if
but
people
that's-
are at 4 and don't vote him out and he is still there, they don't deserve to win.
Hello and welcome everyone to day 11 Crossroads. We had a blast at the challenge. I assume I wasn't there, so we brought in team captain George to run the challenge. Eli, I'm going to come to you. Must be feeling good. How was it mingling with George there?
Good. It was a fun challenge. Interesting trivia. Luckily, I beat out Courtney when it came to precious gems, who knew more at the end there. So, diamonds are not a girl's best friend, I guess.
It had to feel good going into that strategy session with such few numbers now, knowing that it's not going to be you tonight.
It's perfect. I think 7 is an interesting number right now. It's hard to place where everyone's going to be, even though it does feel so small. But I think the biggest benefit is just having a chance to like digest information for once. I think the last 2 crossroads we've gone to have been impacted by these huge twists. And so to be able to think like, okay, let me take a step back. I don't have to worry about what people are saying and how it's going to impact me. I can just start to like, just take my time, take it slow for at least one night. I think that's like the best part of this.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty twist-heavy game to this point. It's got to be kind of difficult to maybe plan ahead. What's been the most important factor for you guys to have gotten to this point and not gotten caught up in the twists?
Play compasses. I highly recommend it.
I think, Jonathan, I think it's trust. I think, especially what these last 2 twists have been, a lot of it is putting faith in the people that you're depending on in this game. I mean, I know that's a very boring answer because that's a general asset of Survivor that you need to kind of use. But I think these twists and production killed it, do a really good job about really dragging at that and making you question what your loyalties are and if your loyalty is somebody else. And I think the 7 of us that are here showed that we did have loyalties with each other. It's why I think we fought through what the chaos of the last few rounds was. I think as these numbers get smaller, it's the one thing that's going to drive you to get to 6 and then get to 5 and then get to 4. So
amongst the madness, is there any group that has now stood out as being maybe an obvious grouping that's kind of in control right now? No one wants to touch that one, eh? All right, I'm willing to move on. We've seen a bunch of advantages come up. Is there still talk? Do people think that there's still more advantages out there? Or do we know where some of these advantages are?
Where one is, Jonathan.
But
like the last one, I have to do a little bit of work for it, so I prepared a speech again, everyone. The compass is almost yours. In order to reclaim it, you must attend Crossroads and say out loud who you plan to vote for at this night's Crossroads. You must say, I plan to vote for X tonight. Once you accomplish this, you will receive your compass, but your vote is locked. No one else has this opportunity besides you. So I plan to vote for Courtney tonight, and you can send me that in my DMs. Thank you.
this advantage makes way more sense this time, Joseph, that your vote's locked.
Something we've heard from Joseph before. Does that make anyone especially nervous going into this vote?
Duh. Of course I'm nervous now. Duh. But I don't have a compass.
Well, Courtney, if you believe what was said...
Trust and I love you to everyone.
Courtney, at this point in the game, are you just relying on those personal one-on-one relationships, or do you feel like you know where the numbers are going tonight?
I think I'm bigger than my body gives me credit for. By John Mayer. I think that's what I am.
All right. Is there anyone who heard their name tonight and thinks it's definitely going to be that they're definitely going to be at least catching a couple votes? I've seen Ryan's hand go up real quick. Joseph.
I walked in. It was the most entertaining call of this game. I walked into my name being said, and then left that call after Joseph's name got flashed on the screen. So I think both of us got a little bit shaken up after that room. That was a fun little moment to memorialize. I'll frame it once I get the screenshot from the episode, I guess.
Yeah, I will too.
Sounds like a bit of a faux pas. Do you want to mention who that might have been, or are we just gonna let that sit?
I think Joseph's public advantage announcement may have indicated who it was, but
alleged public advantage, right? Though, I mean, I'm thinking. I don't know if
Thank you,
this is just
Attorney
me,
Eli.
yeah, well, it's not attorney yet. Didn't pass the bar. But I'm just thinking that if we, in this season, I feel like every single night is something new. It's a different twist. And I love Jonathan. I don't think Jonathan's going to put two advantages in the exact same way to get them. I mean, that's just me thinking. So I guess we'll find out and see.
Oh, Eli thinks he has a read on me.
There's levels to it. You got to read everybody.
Absolutely. Host is definitely in place, but I'll never say. Now, a couple people haven't had a chance to chime in just yet. I'm not going to call you out at the rendezvous. You chime in if you want to, but we're running out of time here. Yes, Courtney?
I'd like to say that there's no context when they're jumping around and things. And there's no context at all to love and trust everyone that I love.
All right. Beautiful words from
Like
Courtney.
to chime in.
Yes. Hi.
I would just like to chime in and say my grandmother is currently cooking a turkey, and it's a little noisy, so that's why I have not chimed in, Jonathan.
Oh, okay.
Live, love,
Thank you
row.
for letting me know.
And I was going to answer a question, but Ryan did. The thing that has pulled me through is the love for my nonprofit. Like I feel like that is worth enduring a lot. For me personally, because we started my nonprofit with my Facebook group to meet needs in 2020, and we've kind of built it. Like it is so dear to my heart because I know that there are kids for me that will not get Christmas gifts if I don't raise enough money through all the different ways we raise money. Wow. And that is heavy on my heart because, you know, if I do a little more, could more kids have Christmas gifts? Could they have food? Could they have clothing? Is like Charlotte Moms Foundation. It is the thing that drives me to maybe put up with more than I would put up with in my normal life.
Sounds like you do great work with that.
We have raised about $90,000 in 3 years.
Wow.
So we've helped hundreds of kids every year, and moms, single moms, homeless moms, all the sort of the gamut. And it is my passion project. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for mentioning it. We love hearing about it. I mean, that is kind of an extra element to this game. Everyone is representing a charity as part of that prize at the end. So, yeah, definitely a driver for a lot of you. I know a lot of you're Courtney's showing us. I know that's part of the charity you want to say something, Courtney? Go ahead.
You. It's our rescue. It's got me through everything. Because the dogs are like my children. And I'm playing for them. I'm playing for them. These dogs that are attaching on my heart on my sleeve.
Well, that's lovely as well. Yeah, it's amazing that we get to do that for you guys. So, not to take away from the tense moment of the crossroads, but it is a nice element to this game and probably a bit of a factor as well. So, with that, I will leave the floor open again one last time in case anyone else has anything else they'd like to add that they think might be pertinent to the vote tonight. All right, everyone's staying muted. If you have an advantage that you must play before the vote, now would be the time to do so. Oh.
It's me. Hi.
Hi.
So, I guess I've been thinking, and Joseph, since you potentially have a compass, I think you probably should not have a vote tonight. Thank you. So I'm going to use my block a vote advantage on Joseph.
All right. I can confirm that Aaliyah is in possession of a block a vote. And Joseph will not have a vote this evening. Is there anyone else that would like to play an advantage? Oh. You don't want to start a vendetta with me, Jess. It's time to vote.
Probably wrong, because I never vote right. It's probably me.
I have never been more confused for who to vote for this entire game.
Can you confirm or deny the fact that he has a compass?
You know I can't.
I know.
All right, everyone, the votes are in. If you have an advantage that can be played after the votes, now would be the time to do so.
Jonathan, I think the record last season was 5 compasses played. I think that the quote goes, "You live by the sword, you die by the sword." And yeah, I don't have anything, so it's been fun, guys.
Oh.
I just wanted people to shit their pants just one last time.
Thanks for that, Joseph. We have gotten used to you chiming in at that point. With that, if anyone else would like to go, no. All right. We had 6 votes this evening. Our first vote is for Austin. Our second vote is for Joseph. Third vote is for Austin. Fourth vote is for Joseph. We have 2 votes Austin, 2 votes Joseph. The 5th vote is for Joseph. And our 6th and final vote is for Joseph. Unfortunately, Joseph, you have been deserted here at the crossroads by a vote of 4-2. Do you have any last words for your party mates?
I do. It's been so much fun, everyone. And I wouldn't be on Team George if I didn't play a bold game. And Eli, unlike you, I have passed the bar. I'm a corporate lawyer. I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Oh, wow.
That's why I live in the car.
Send me some study guides.
Yeah, sure.
That's awesome.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks so much for being a great sport there, Joseph. If you don't mind sticking around for a minute, I'd love to have a quick chat with you. As for the rest of you, our final 6 explorers, you may go back to your party chat. You have 23 minutes.
Bye, everyone. Good luck.
Let's go.
They're not even gonna hide compasses anymore that he's gone. The chance we finally have to snag one from him, they're just gonna stop hiding them.
And they'll be like, these assholes. They're not finding it.
We lost our little truffle pig for compasses. Now we're just not gonna hide anymore.
But honestly, like, that's iconic. Like, imagine just being able to find him so quick. He's nuts.
Good job on him. Like, he did an excellent job, and he did a good job. He did a great job.
Yeah, three compasses is crazy.
He hurt my feelings, guys. He had to go. And then he tried to make me feel guilty for my feelings. I just texted my husband and was like, "Are the kids in bed? Because I'm here and Joseph's not, motherfucker." Like,
I lied to Joseph's face tonight. I said, I'll let you know if people are telling me anything about you, and then I just never followed up. So he's probably pissed. But he had the most compasses, and I told him, I was like, yeah, if we get to the final, like, I can probably explain myself against compasses, but I gotta explain a lot of other things already, so I can't add that to my plate. Moving forward, I think Ryan, man, I love Ryan down. I do. And Ryan, I think you're awesome, but I feel like I've fucked up too many times with you, but you keep giving me chances, which is perfect. I think that just plays into my social game. I'm able to, like, when people tell me, like, well, I heard that you said this. I'm like, no, what? They said what? I didn't do that. Well, I did, but I didn't mean it like that. Like, so hopefully we can get out Austin next. If we get out Austin next, that lines me up almost golden.
Right? Oh, my grandmother making it. I'm voting for Austin tonight.
I'm hoping it's a bluff. My vote tonight is for Joseph.
Okay, well, I have to. Something
Happy I won exemption tonight. Feels good. I'm going to be voting for Austin this evening. And he will probably not make it through this game because I intend to blow his spot up with Courtney immediately. So, catch you guys later.
I am the store, voting for Joseph.
My vote tonight is for Joseph, like third time's the charm, I guess. I think my name is out there in some form. I know it was at least discussed. Maybe it ended up landing on me. But I'm gonna stay confident and buckle down with these compasses in my pocket and hope this group of 4 is actually legitimate. And if it's not, how much of a future did I really have anyway? So fingers crossed.
If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe, and click on the bell to receive notifications so you don't miss any upcoming episodes or bonus content.
I was ripped in the forest today, just so everybody knows. I'm screaming about my spear. Annie was not okay because Annie was gone. So I had
When you were saying Annie, are you okay? Were you doing like the original version or the Glee version? What was running through your head? Because for me, it was the Glee version with the
alien
big like.
version, the angry alien ant farm version. Annie, are you fucking okay?
It was Alyssa Edwards.
Joseph.
That's fantastic.
Listen, if Megan hosts tonight, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm just shooting for an edit in the episodes where there's a counter at the top left for every time I mention Megan, just with no reason to. Did I also vote her out? Yeah, but still, I blame Thomas.
What brand is that? I use Secret sometimes. I keep Secret at my office. Built for a woman, strong enough for a man. Oh well, hey, reverse. Breaking gender norms. Courtney and I.
How did your game change? I'm gonna say for the better when you joined the mafia with Matt and I.